Hi everyone, welcome to Visionary Voices, the podcast series at To The New, where we uncover practical perspective from the leaderships shaping the future of technology. Today, we are diving into one of the most talked about shifts in the enterprise world, that is GenAI, and its real impact on Indian digital ecosystem. Joining us today is Divyanshu Bhushan, the business unit head, India and Southeast Asia at To The New, who brings years of expertise in building content-driven products, enterprise digital platform across multiple industries. He has led diverse teams to deliver scalable engineering solutions, consistently driving high client satisfaction and repeated business. In this episode, Divyanshu breaks down what's the hype, what's real, where Indian enterprises can truly unlock the value with GenAI just beyond the PoCs and curiosity, and towards the measurable business outcomes. If you are wondering how GenAI moves from experimentation to meaningful ROI, you are at the right place. Welcome to the show, Divyanshu.
Thank you, Isha. Thanks for having me, and really excited to take this conversation ahead on the GenAI topic, which is the word these days.
Okay, so Divyanshu, to start off, how would you quote the current state of GenAI, how the Indian markets are actually adopting to it?
In all honesty, the last couple of years have been transformational. Every enterprise or organization, whether small, large, is trying to kind of put their hands on the GenAI, trying to identify what's the real ROI that they can achieve out of it. And if we have to come up with an analogy, India started off with a cloud journey back in 2007-8, which was something never heard of at that point in time. And the way it has shaped up from an experimentation to a real value, it is something that to GenAI would also be kind of facing a similar kind of a road path, and maybe we see more success for enterprises in that space.
So do you see that these GenAI is actually giving a real value to Indian customers, or is it just as in getting restricted to the buzz of adapting to a new technology?
It has some merit in my opinion, but to be honest, it is at an experimentation stage at this point in time, and every management or leadership is intrigued to identify how and what is that they can achieve out of it. They are doing a lot of POCs, experiments, but the large-scale implementation is still some miles away, which has to be covered in coming months or years for us. But definitely, it is a very fast-paced technology adoption that any other technology has seen in a couple of years now.
Okay, and I actually second that thought. And with that only, I want to understand what's your perspective on when we say that GenAI is for a lot of customers and for our products also, it stops at the POC stage only. So what do you think is actually stopping them to go to the production?
See, adoption of technology is pretty easy. You can just learn certain things and start using it. But what is more important is how are we really using it? Are we making the right efforts on the data governance? Are we ready for the kind of scale adoption, which requires a lot of, let's say, a lot of monies to be infused. The infrastructure required for some of the implementations may be much higher than the real ROI that can be generated towards it. So it is a balanced approach that organizations needs to take, and we have to be cautious enough, not just jumping from one pace to other to achieve it. We have to be very subtle in our approach of adoption, but with subtleness, agility is the key here. We have to be fast enough in that adoption as well.
So a very big question that comes up, are companies actually seeing cost savings with GenAI?
Cost savings, rather I would want to give a perspective. We should look at it as a more of a capability development. We should more focus on how things used to be done earlier and how smartly we can now with GenAI and the tools, we can build our capabilities to make things much more faster in our day-to-day work life. Let's say we have in our development world, we have various phases like design, discovery, implementation. We have to see what we can leverage as GenAI to fast track that process to have a faster GTM. if we look at it from, let's say, something that used to be done in 6 months of time frame, with using certain tools, we are able to achieve that in a time frame of 4 months. That's savings, in my opinion. But it has to come when there is a capability that has been developed.
Okay, so what do you think what GenAI is actually doing? Is it just the cost saving and resource optimization, or is it something more strategic that we are not able to uncover as of now?
In my opinion, it is a mix of both. It is both one, cost saving, as I said in my previous question. It is, we have to build our muscle around it. We don't have that. We have to build those capabilities. We have to enable our teams to use it in a right manner, in a smarter manner. Once that is done, we will definitely see cost savings in a longer run. But if we are looking at immediate results, it is going to take a bit of time, and we have to be patient enough to uncover those results, how and what is the end of this in terms of from a ROI. So it may take some time, but it has to be a balanced approach.
So Divyanshu, in your real life, do you see any Indian client or any of the product that we are working on where you actually see a ROI that is measurable?
There are many industries like BFSI or health tech or others are seeing the right benefits. And for example, in our experiences, we have been working on some KYC process automation, which is done through GenAI, which has eased out the process, made it simple for the end customers, and also have returned the right value to our clients in, let's say, onboarding a client at a faster rate. So definitely there are real life use cases. We are using some of the LLMs in our chatbots and others, where end client has reduced the overall, let's say, call center cost that they were incurring earlier in solving customer queries. So there are right use cases that needs to be identified, and it has to be a gradual process, and we are seeing those benefits in some of the use cases that we have either developed for our in-house solutions, or it could be for any of the customers that we worked. And it is not restricted to India, to be honest. It is all across. Everywhere it is being the thing to be worked upon, and we are definitely providing those services. We have been able to develop a lot of capabilities in that space, and definitely someone who is seeking those support, we are not just implementers, we are also guiding them what is to be done. So something that is to be identified from a use case until a solution is something that we work on.
Okay. And any personal favorite tool of GenAI that Divyanshu is relying on nowadays?
See, everyone was a Google fan at some point in time. With GenAI coming in, at least for me, I don't go to Google now. I have been using multiple tools, and one of those could be, let's say, Perplexity. It is one-stop shop for me. Anything from a research perspective, anything to be identified, or a very basic query, everything is now through Perplexity. Earlier, I had to tie back all the results to make a point of view, but now I get a point of view directly from using tools like this. So for me, I am having a lot of benefit using GenAI, at least in my day-to-day life.
Okay, so Divyanshu, To The New is known for its product engineering depth and lean innovation mindset. What are you doing to help the clients to see the real impact of GenAI?
We have been into business for last 17, 18 years, and we were the ones who were chosen amongst a lot of other partners because of our agility and nimbleness, for our product mindset, for our consulting thought process when it comes to product building. We leverage all of these in our way of delivering products to our clients. Now, if I have to look at from 6 months behind where we are, we were just at the verge of starting with GenAI. Now, each and every offering that To The New offers is leveraging GenAI, whether it is quality engineering or, as I said, in our development practices, using tools like Cursor, Copilots, which are helping and fastening the overall process, and which is something that we're able to offer it back or return it back to our clients in a manner, let's say, whether it is lesser time for a project, or it could be a, let's say, little less price what initially used to be, because we have been able to see the benefits and we are able to pass it on. And that's how we are helping our clients. That's how we are building that capability at our end. So we have been able to give that perspective to our clients, and we are getting the right support also from our clients. In some of the engagements, we see clients also asking us to how best we can leverage it. Are there any tools that you need? And we work as a collaborative team, and we are able to get those benefits.
As a leader in technology, what piece of advice would you like to give to the companies who are just starting with their GenAI journey and seeking for quick returns?
I would say, again, it has to be a very thought through alignment or thought through getting into it. You have to start, but start small. Test it, do experiments, build POCs. Once you see them working, improvise on them, whether it is on the efficiency side of it or overall cost when it comes to taking those solutions to production. So my genuine advice, do it, but do it small, and take baby steps to get to a right stage, and then kind of expand it from there on. That would be my single advice.
Okay, and as a leader into the new, what piece of advice would you be giving to the teams that you are working with? Because is it something that they should be threatened of, or they should be taking it as a strength for themselves?
All right. I think when it came in, it was something, it's a threat for all of us. We may not be needed at a later stage. But when we really looked into it, identified the capabilities, identified the strengths that we are able to achieve out of it, in our day-to-day work, day-to-day practices, it should not be looked as a threat. I reach out to my teams, I speak to my teams on a regular basis and give them the right comfort that if we are able to leverage it in the right manner, we are going to see a lot of benefits in our work. Something that we were able to do it, let's say, in 8 hours, and if using such tools we can do it in, let's say, 4 hours with a better quality, why not? Why not use it? Let's not be threatened out of it. We should be focusing on such new technology. See, again, we are in a technology domain. It is changing every minute, every second. And if we are not able to adapt to it, we are not making ourselves relevant in that industry. So learning is important. It comes, and every learning curve has a steep start. And then once you reach a plateau, and obviously you are comfortable, you move in a right direction. So it is my advice to my team, let's not be threatened. We are learning something new every now and then.
That's inspiring, Divyanshu. A huge thank you for the clarity in demystifying enterprise GenAI adoption. The takeaway is clear. While GenAI holds tremendous potential, implementation and realization requires patience, planning and purpose. Organizations following this will surely see results, and To The New is always there to support. Yeah.
Absolutely. And GenAI isn't, the benefits are not incidental. It has to be engineered. And when we have the right amalgamation of technology, tools, and the learning, we are going to see definite value, a measurable value, which is going to benefit each and every one, whether it is a developing team or it is management or the entire organization. So let's all hope for the best going on from here.
Thank you. That wraps up today's episode of Visionary Voices. If you found this conversation insightful, follow us for more such stories from the leaders building what's next in the cloud, AI, data, and digital engineering. Until next time, stay curious, keep innovating.